Apple has officially classified the Apple Watch Series 4 as vintage, joining a growing list of devices that have reached this status. This designation is a fascinating milestone for tech enthusiasts and collectors, as it marks a product's journey from cutting-edge innovation to a celebrated relic of technological history. What does vintage mean in Apple terms? According to Apple, a product is deemed vintage when it has not been sold for more than 5 but less than 7 years. This classification means that while the product is no longer actively sold or marketed, it may still receive hardware service depending on the availability of parts and specific legal requirements in certain regions. The vintage label highlights Apple's efforts to balance forward-thinking innovation with extended support for its older devices. However, it's also a subtle nudge for users to consider upgrading to the latest models. Launched in September 2018, the Apple Watch Series 4 was a breakthrough in wearable technology. It introduced a host of features that set the standard for modern smartwatches. Larger, edge-to-edge display. The Series 4 was the first Apple Watch to feature a redesign with a 30% larger screen, delivering a more immersive user experience. ECG monitoring. The Series 4 introduced the electrocardiogram (ECG) feature, making it a trailblazer in health-focused wearables. This feature enabled users to monitor their heart health and detect irregular rhythms like atrial fibrillation. Fall detection. A revolutionary to the Series 4, other Apple products have recently been added to the vintage list. These include various MacBooks, iPads, and iPhones. Each product represents a moment in Apple's storied history of innovation, and their transition to vintage status underscores the rapid pace of technological evolution. For instance, iPhones. Older models like the iPhone May 7th now also fall under the vintage category. Macs. Certain MacBook Pro and Air models from the mid-2010s have been recognized as vintage, signaling an era of transition from Intel processors to Apple's own M-series chips. Why does this matter? For consumers, a device reaching vintage status often means a decline in official support. Repairs may become harder to secure, and software updates are unlikely to be supported. However, it also highlights the durability and long lifespan of Apple products. Many users continue to use these devices well beyond their designated lifespan. For collectors and enthusiasts, the vintage designation can make these products highly sought after. Devices like the Apple Watch Series 4, with its historical significance, could become collectibles, cherished for their role in shaping the tech landscape. While the Apple Watch Series 4 is now vintage, Apple continues to push the boundaries of what a smartwatch can do. The latest Apple Watches boast features like body temperature monitoring, advanced health tracking, and even satellite communication. Still, the Series 4 remains a shining example of how Apple redefined wearable technology. If you own a Series 4 or any other newly vintage Apple product, now might be the perfect time to reflect on the incredible journey of innovation and consider whether it's time for an upgrade, or perhaps to hold on to a piece of tech history. Apple's Vintage program is a reminder of how far technology has come in such a short time. The Apple Watch Series 4 and other products now considered vintage represent milestones in Apple's evolution. Whether you're upgrading or keeping these devices as keepsakes, they serve as a testament to the ingenuity and craftsmanship behind Apple's iconic brand.